Hello, fellow Royalty members. I thought I'd just do a quick video or screenshot of me editing a landing page, because I know that there is the education centre in Royalty, which is very good, but some people find following a video a bit easier, I think. So I thought I'd just take you through a page or landing page that I've actually done and talk you through how to put it together. So this is my second attempt at a landing page, and after the first attempt, there's a couple of things I wanted to change to make it, in my opinion, look a bit better and more useful for the actual customer. You can see here we've got, we start with the hero image, this is called. This is the site logo, and this bit is optional, so you can put what you want here. I've actually put a video in here because I think it's one that Anyway, I won't bore you with all of that. That's a video there. These are your contact details on the left-hand side. I'll go through how to put those in as well. And then what I've done, I've put a contact us button in there. Obviously the map to indicate where we are. Here I've put a slideshow or image slideshow. So images that pertain to what I'm actually promoting or what I'm selling, which in this case is engine tuning, ECU remapping. I've also put another contact button there, because I like to be able to give people the option to contact at the points they are when they've decided to contact. It might be that they don't bother contacting at all, or it might be that they say, okay, I've seen all these images or I've seen the video and I want to contact them, so it's there and it's easy for them then to assess. You can put as many of these in as you want, and I'll go through that in a second. I've also added another video here, another one here. These are just cars that we have actually tuned, and it's a short video on this one here. So that's kind of like a case study on a vehicle that we've actually remapped. And on this particular one, it's an offer that we've got on for Ford Transit custom vans, remapping, tuning, etc. Look, again, another video. And then again, I've put a contact us button here. So that's the actual finished landing page. But how do you make it? That's the thing. So I've got here where you start to create it, and as you can see there, I've got all the images. This is what we call the hero image, which is here. So if I wanted to change that, I could click on there, and then all I do is click onto there and then upload another image. So I'm going to actually go through the process and show you how that's done. All I'm going to do is obviously upload the same image again, but I can delete it first, or I can just upload straight from there, whatever you choose. Right, so I've already put this in a folder, and that is the image that I want to upload. Okay. And you'd follow this procedure, obviously, you know, choosing your own images. And what I advise you to do is have your images and video links to hand. So I've had that done. Press OK, and then you want to save and publish. Now, if I'd have changed that, I could then go to my page that I've already done, refresh it, and of course, if I'd change the image, then it'd be changed here as well. Oh, I've done the wrong one. There you go. Easy to make a mistake. So update hero image, and I want the narrower one on there, which is, I believe, that one. That's it. That's right, yeah, okay. So what I didn't want to do is take too much of the header up with the hero image. So you can actually make the image for the hero section narrower compared to the width of it. Now, if you want to update the site logo, which is this bit, same procedure, just go onto there, and then select the image that you want. So obviously, I've got the image in there already, so I don't need to do anything there. Just before we go any further, page name. So you put your company page name there, or your product page name there, and then you make a page link. In this case, I've just simplified it and done MPG tuning, and then it's obviously followed by .now.sites, and it has that prefix to it. Now if you want to copy that URL and send it to somebody, you can just click on there, or if you want to look at the page, you can click on there. As I say, all I've done is just opened it up on a separate document. Okay, about me, it's this section here, so you put in your details. Obviously if you're promoting yourself, you put your name in there. As it happens, I'm promoting MPG Tuning ECU Remap, so I've used part of it as my first name, part of it is my second name. The logo here, you can alter if you wish to. Contact information, so I've put the email address for the company, obviously my phone numbers, the Facebook page link, and the website link. Obviously if you've got a Twitter name and a LinkedIn, you can put your contact URLs there, so Twitter username, or in LinkedIn's case, the URL. I believe from what I've heard there's going to be quite a significant change to the landing pages in terms of what you can add, so obviously that will be a new video altogether when that happens. Okay, so industry, I've selected here automotive, which is the newest category, and the newest category to me is auto service and repair. I have contacted Royaltie support and requested that they put in there a category that's more specific to what I'm offering, which they said they will do when they're updating the site. It's very good. Most companies don't have any flexibility as far as that's concerned. So, primary colour of your sites, I've selected that colour. Obviously, as you can see, you can select a variety of colours. I'm not going to change it because I don't want to. Right, so going back to the top of the website, I've obviously put in my hero image there. If I refresh that, it'll come up as the narrow, oh, what? No, it's not. Hold on. I know what I didn't do. See? We're making mistakes all the time, but the simple mistakes, you can actually change those. So, okay that, and save and publish. Always save and publish. Now, refresh it again, and you'll see there I've now got the narrow image on there, which is what I wanted. Right, okay, so we've gone through industry type. You'll have to find one that's most closely matched to you. And if there's something more specific, you might have to send an email to support@royaltie.com. Right, these are the sections here, and going from, this is the hero image, your site image, and this is the first bit that you're going to put your sections in. So I've chosen the video, as you can see from there, and all you do, you go add section, choose what you wanted, so whether it be a button, that's what I use for people to contact me, image gallery, headline, feature block, blah blah. So I'd click onto video, and then here I'd give the video headline title, and as you can see on here, my headline title is Where Quality Matters. Then I'd put a subhead line in, and that would be this one here. Now you can write on that. I'm not sure of how many characters, just keep writing until your characters run out. But my advice on any sort of web page, site landing page, is to try and keep it as simple as possible and convey as much information in that as you can without overcrowding it. Now your video preview will appear here, so what you need to do now is go to your YouTube site. I've already opened mine up. As you can see, I've got lots of different videos there, and in this particular case, let's see which one was it, this one. So all I do is click onto that, go to this bit here, share, and then click turn it off. You won't be able to hear what I'm saying. So I'd click the link, the share link on there, and then I'd go back to the editing part, and I'd pop the link in here. It's as simple as that. And then your description on the bottom is what would appear here. Okay, so that's adding a video. Nice simple procedure once you know how. I'm going to cancel that because I don't need to add a video there. Now my next one is a button, so I'm going to show you how to add a button, and the button that we're referring to in this case is this bit here. So go on to add section and add a button. Very, very simple and intuitive. Once you've done a couple, it will appear a lot more simple. When you first look at it, you think, oh my God, what am I going to do? But seriously, it's a lot more simple than it first appears. So we're going to put a button section, and the headline, if we look in, is this bit here, contact us today. So all I'm going to do is put into there, in fact I'll just copy it from there because I'm a bit lazy. Copy and go to there, headline, paste, contact us today. Subheadline is this bit here, please submit your inquiry form below, using the link below. Copy and pop that into there. The next one is the button text. That's what you want the button to say. I wanted to say inquiry form. So again, if I copy that and go back to this section, type in or copy and paste there, inquiry form, and button URL. This is where you want the people to be redirected to when they send that button. Now, because the contact form on Royaltie is quite sparse at the moment, again that's changing I believe, I want them to go to my website, to my contact form, which is this bit here. So all I'm going to do is copy that URL, go back to there and pop that URL in there. Okay, button colour, I'm just going to use the page colour for this. So that's it, very simple. Then you press OK, and then you go to the top. I'm going to cancel that, but you press OK and you go to the top there and say save and publish, and then that'll save changes to your actual landing page as well. Now all of these features done in exactly the same way, just slightly different information. If we want to put a map in, for argument's sake, we'll go to here to put map, and then you'd put your address in here. Now my address is WS110ET, and as you can see there, what it does, it automatically populates your map for you. Now that's where you want your pin to be. So if you wanted your pin to be about 100 miles from where you are, where you're based, you would have to find the address location for that place where you wanted your pin to be, and you put that in that section. So that's where you want your pin to actually be. Okay. Obviously I've already done one, so I'm going to cancel that. Just showing you really how it's all done and adding this section here. So that's a pretty simple thing to do. As you can see now, I've got all my details shown in here, and the reason I have two pages open, the page that I'm actually editing and the page that I'm doing, so I can just go backwards and forwards between the two and make sure I'm happy with how it's appearing on my landing page. So that's it in essence. It is quite simple. As I say, once you've done a couple, then you know you'll be a bit of an old hand at it. But my advice for everybody would be to keep this as narrow as possible. Well, not as narrow as possible, but narrow than a normal page, because I'll show you the first one I did, and that was this one here, and I just felt personally that hero image took too much space up before you actually get to the nitty-gritty of your website, or your landing page in this case. It's a mini website really, isn't it? Okay, so pretty much the same sort of thing again, but I've reduced the size of that image so that let's say landing page. I've reduced the size of that image so that it appears better at the top and doesn't take up so much space. I just thought the original image was a bit overpowering and took too much space up before people could actually see what you wanted to tell them. Obviously this is my personal taste for a landing page. You'll have different information and different ideas for yours, but hopefully that will help you to actually design your landing page a bit more simply than perhaps you're able to do at the moment.